This bird kept me up all night. I almost questioned if it might be something artificial to deter bears or something. Like, it was so consistent. I thought it was a car alarm at first, but literally from 1 a.m. until now it's still going. Good morning from a sunrise at McAfee Knob. Definitely incredible, definitely worth getting up at 4 a.m. for. Alright, here we are at McAfee Knob. Sun's coming up officially, 6:32 a.m. Thanks to my new friends over here, Blossom and Venus. They were nice enough to take some photos for me, and I took some for them. It was really fun. They are from Kentucky, right?
Right.
Nice. Wildcats. Wildcats?
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Of course, of
Yeah.
course. Goes without saying. Oh gosh, there comes the sun. Hey, good morning everybody. It is officially day 79 on the Appalachian Trail. Just enjoyed a beautiful sunrise at McAfee. Thanks again to Venus and Blossom for we were able to take pictures of each other, so that was nice because there really wasn't a whole lot of people up there. There was one guy just saw up there when I was leaving, another thru hiker, but really it was, it's a Monday, which I guess makes sense, but I was really surprised. I expect that every day there'd be 20 or 30 people up there, so had a pretty good hike up. I stopped and had some leftover pizza about halfway up through my hike. And that dang bird, everybody's talking about that bird. I guess it was birds or maybe multiple birds that make that alarm type noise like constantly, so I don't hear him right now. I guess maybe the sun's up. So yeah, still only 7 o'clock. I'm hiking towards Tinker's Cliff now, or Tinker Cliffs, which is about 5 miles away, and trying to figure out if I want to hike all the way to Daleville today or not. It's gonna be another hot day, and it'd be about a 17-mile day. Not too crazy on the climbing, I don't think. Like I said, the heat kind of drains you, so it'll basically come down to a decision if I'm on the 0 tomorrow or not. It's supposed to rain, so May 0. May just depend on kind of what time I can get there. Like, I don't really, like I said before, I don't like to get to a hotel real late. I'd rather just camp in the woods, save the money, and then get in there early the next day. Because I really got quite a few things I want to try to get done while I'm in a town that's convenient. Like, I've learned out here, if you're in a town with like a grocery store and all the, an outfitter and all that good stuff, you got to take advantage, because you may be 200 or 300 miles from having that opportunity again. There's a couple of gear items I need to look at, just small stuff, nothing major. My clothes bag, strangely enough, I've been using it for a pillow and it's kind of broken, so I need to replace that with something. And then, like I said, just a couple of small things. I'm going to try to add another water bottle somehow to my repertoire, so that I can carry more water. Like pretty much everybody, I was happy to talk to that thru hiker back there. He also struggled yesterday, like with water. Everybody, it was just a tough situation. But because when it's that hot, like you're working hard, you're sweating it out. Like you can go through a ton of water really quickly. So anyway, we'll see how the day goes. Back on the trail. Kind of weird. It's like I've already been hiking. It feels like should be like 11 o'clock in the morning, but it's only 7, so it's kind of cool. I'll probably be doing a lot more of this when the weather's heating up. So it does feel nice this morning compared to the daytime. So we'll see how far I can get and just see what happens. So I'm trying to, like I said, Tinker Cliffs. That's the 3rd leg of the Triple Crown. McAfee was the 2nd, and like I said, I had done McAfee and Dragon's Tooth last November, but I've not done Tinker Cliff, so I'm kind of excited to at least to have one part of the Triple Crown that'll be brand new to me. So anyway, I'll get back with you guys on down the trail. The best part about hiking in well-traveled areas like landmark places like this Triple Crown area is like the trails are so well maintained because they get so many visitors. I think some of it's probably well maintained by the trail people because they know they get a lot of visitors, but I think a lot of it's just the amount of traffic on the trail like really keeps it beat down good for you. So hiking, Dragon's Tooth was tough. Obviously the rocks, there's no way to maintain that, and several people have told me they I was talking about the rocks being slippery yesterday. I know another guy took a pretty hard fall on it, and several people were talking about it. So I guess I wasn't the only one on that. But yeah, so hiking towards Tinker Cliffs. I love this morning hiking. Like, I'll definitely be doing it a lot. I think I mentioned before that in my normal life walking, I always like to go first thing in the morning, like before I eat, before anything, like just at sunrise at the latest, maybe a little before. So especially when it's hot. So it feels good out here right now. So, but sun's out beaming. I think it's gonna be another upper 80s day. So at least I got an early start. Oh my gosh, people, it's so amazing out here. You just leave like the most iconic part of the trail and you think that's got to be the highlight of the day. What else could happen? And then lo and behold, you hike a couple of more miles and you pass by Kate Cloud. She is, if you don't know who she is on YouTube. She hikes with her goat. She's a triple crowner, and when she couldn't hike the COVID year in 2020, she rescued this little goat, and now the little goat hikes with her. So cute, so cute. She did a little spot I'll show you here in a second, just telling you about her channel and stuff. So she let me do one on her channel too, which is cool. So she's like, she said, I'm small potatoes, I only have 16,000 subscribers. And I'm like, I guess that makes me like hash browns because I only got like maybe 2. So oh my gosh, what an interesting girl. I remembered, it took me a minute to place her, but I was like, I've seen this before, and I've actually seen her. She lives, I think, in a little tiny wagon that she pulls behind her Jeep. With the goat, and I think I saw her on like a little tiny home YouTube channel, because obviously, you know, I'm into that. So, and then she also had a Washington State connection too, so just super cool to meet her. We just chatted for like maybe 3 minutes, but it's just like, it's so cool. Like, oh my gosh, what an interesting journey. Like, the trail is, I mean, obviously the trail is a big part of this journey, but it may not be the biggest part. It may just be the people like that you meet, and just such interesting stories, and just interesting people. Like, they're living life. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I'm like running to Tinker Cliffs, like not even on purpose. Like, I might actually get to town today. We'll see. Oh my gosh. Definitely could use a shower. I do not smell good. Usually I smell pretty okay on like a day 3, but I've sweated so much that definitely smelling pretty ripe right now.
Hey, it's Kate Cloud, aka Feathers, and some of you might know me from YouTube, but you don't. You can find me under Kate Cloud. This is my goat Little Leaf.
Nice. And
we'll be at Trail Days this year, tearing it up. We're currently walking across America, so you can watch that journey on my YouTube channel. We started in Delaware. We're going south on the AT, which is way out of our trail.
Oh, it's truly is. So awesome.
But after Trail Days, we'll get up back to Harper's Ferry heading west. So,
cool.
Yeah, if you haven't watched, go ahead and watch.
Awesome. Thank you for a little bit of time. My channel lovers are going to love this. We have not seen a goat yet, so y'all have a good trip. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Whew, still only 9 o'clock, but it is heating up very fast. As you can see, the sun is beating down. So I'm trying to take it kind of slow. I just had to stop and take a break and eat some calories. Trying to conserve a little bit of water. I'm still a few miles from being able to get water again. Something in the leaves over there. I don't think it's a snake. Yeah, anyway, so just taking it slow and easy today, and maybe I might push it a little bit more once I get beyond Tinker Cliffs, and once I get some water at the next shelter. I think it's like 3 or 4 miles away. But we'll see. Like I said, it's just so hot. Got to take it easy. It's beautiful though. Some nice ferns here growing on this rock. You got to be impressed by that. They didn't give up. They weren't like, hey, we can't grow on rocks. They were just like, hey, we're going to do it. So a lot of wherewithal with these ferns. So anyway, shout out, congratulations. Keep up the good work. Ferns going straight out of rock. Incredible. Oh, a bee got after me. Swarming all around me. I had to run. I'm not a runner. But in an emergency, do what you got to do. I probably ran about, I don't know, it seemed like 6 miles, so probably in actuality maybe 200 yards. So, oh my goodness. Almost made it to the top of Tinker Cliffs though. Last big climb of the day. Still early, so Still hoping to get to town. We'll see. Tinker Cliffs. Pretty amazing. There's McAfee Knob right in the middle of your picture. And I just completed the 5-mile trek all the way up and down that ridge. Holy crap, these bugs are horrible. Like, I can't stay here. I mean, they're horrible. Like, they're all over me. But anyway, beautiful views. Holy crap. I wish you could see just how many bugs are all around me. Let me turn around. I don't know if you can see that. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Just views for days here at Tinker Cliffs. Tinker Cliffs actually spans about 1/4 mile. It's just all these beautiful rocks sticking out. You can see way down in the valley. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Except for the bugs. This is interesting. Some type of major plant down there. I know it's kind of hard to tell for you guys, but it's really big. There's another snake, a black snake. It's pretty good size. It's like about 4 feet long. The black ones seem the least aggressive. Like, they just tend to run away from you. This one just ran off into the woods. Yeah, they're definitely out and about. Okay, peeps. Just left the shelter after a long lunch break. I think I probably stayed an hour and a half there. It's still only not even 1 o'clock yet, so it's still gonna be hot. There's a little bit of a cloud in the sky now and a little bit of a breeze, so that's good. Here's some nice camp spots. I think these may be kind of the last ones before town, so I'm aiming for town, definitely for sure. Like I said, it's not even 1 o'clock, and I got like 9.4 to get there with not a huge amount of elevation. Actually, some good views. So, but yeah, I needed a good break. I loaded up. I drank 2 liters of water, and I'm carrying 2 more with me. I mean, that's a gallon of water, like not including what I'd already drank today. So I mean, I'm drinking at least 2 gallons of water a day out here. If I can find it, probably 2.5. So when it's in the 80s, that's just kind of what you do, I think. Like, I think it's better to have too much than too little on the water. So we'll see. But yeah, I ate as much as I did not have an appetite because it's so hot, but I ate as much as I could. I was trying to eat my weight down so I wouldn't have to carry it these last 9 miles. So I had some of the salamis and cheese and some Ritz crackers and a Lenny and Larry's cookie and some chips and just whatever I could manage to eat. So anyway, hiking towards town. I think I definitely need it. I've only been out for 3 days, but it's been 3 grueling days, all hot days, all with long hikes and tough climbs. It's probably I'd say the toughest 3 consecutive days of hiking I've had since I've been on the AT, I would say. I mean, it's hard to say. You know, it's fresh, so it seems worse maybe or harder, but it's also been enjoyable. Saw a lot of good things, so probably worse than the heat's been the bugs. Like, I was talking to another hiker back at the shelter, and he's like, man, I wanted to sit up there, but I just couldn't. I was like, yeah, same. Like, they just descend on you as soon as you sit down. So anyway, yeah, beautiful area here. more good camp spots. You know, I always find great camp spots in the daytime when I don't need them. So, but if it was a little later, if it was probably 3 or 4 right now, I'd be hopping onto one of those. Like I said, I kind of like the idea of hiking into town, but if these are the last good campsites, I wouldn't want to have to do 9 tomorrow. That kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm gonna hike on in there tonight if I can, and see where we go from there. Gotta do some resupply. I gotta look at the schedule. We're switching sections on our guide, so I've not been looking ahead too much yet. So basically I just gotta, there's not a lot of big town stops coming up, so I'm gonna try to resupply as good as I can, but without carrying too much, and just figure out what my next resupply options are. Maybe a couple little hostels and, you know, little stores here and there. That can be very, very helpful on your food carry. So we'll just have to see what happens. But I'm headed towards Daleville again. I know it sounds weird. Thankfully, though, I've been able to give everybody that's headed that way for the first time a good heads up on what to expect, where to stay, where not to stay, where to eat, and that sort of thing. So I'm thankful I could help somebody, because all the people ahead of me has been helping me quite a bit. Radioactive and Big Breakfast, they've been giving me a lot of good tips. So anyway, I'm gonna keep on hiking through this beautiful little area. Oh, look, let me hang on, I'll show you something pretty interesting. This is just campsites down here, but they actually have a bear box, even without a shelter. That's a good idea. Like, they should probably do that in more places, because that's super handy. I put my stuff in the bear box last night at the shelter I stayed at. It's just so convenient. You know, you just open the door, stick it in there, and you're done. Like, no crazy hangs. Oh yeah, these are nice spots. Kind of grassy. Yeah, very cool. Yep, there's the bear box over there. I guess I can kind of show you how it works. This one's kind of different than some of the others, but while I'm here, I'll show you. Oh, it's got a picnic table too. Goodness gracious. What a spot. Yeah, like I said, if it was a couple hours later, I'd probably be sold, but yeah, see, basically, just open up the bear box and put it in there, and then just be sure you close it, because bears are really smart. Like, some places you can't even hang your food anymore because they figured out how to get it down no matter how you hang it. So, oh yeah, very nice. So I won't go too far that way because I gotta maintain my continuous footpath. I gotta go back to the AT and be on my way. Okay, peeps, you know, I'm normally down for a good overlook, but it's 90 degrees and I'm headed to town, so I apologize, but we might miss a couple of views today. Still moving on. I think I'm about 5 miles away, something like that. Still very toasty. Just kind of depends. Sometimes I wind through the mountains and it gets a little bit cooler and breezier. Shade is nice. Some good views to the left, though, even from the trail. Yeah, I assume that's Daleville. I'm getting close, so. Looks like somebody dropped a jacket. Perhaps on purpose. They may have just ditched it. It looks kind of heavy. And it's super hot, so maybe they just ditched it. Who knows? Hey, Rock. Oh no, I mean literally, this is called hay rock. It's got a good lean to it. Hopefully it doesn't fall on top of me. That wouldn't be cool. Looks like some good views over here. Yeah, not bad. I'm not climbing though, sorry. It's kind of cruel or ironic or something that all of us hiking into Daleville today have probably been out for a few days, struggling in the heat, and there hasn't been water for like 6 miles. But thankfully we get a wonderful view of a river as we walk along slowly trying to get to the next water source. Yes, big, beautiful river, but so close yet so far. I'm genuinely ashamed of all the things I would probably do for an ice cold Gatorade right now. I passed under that power line. I got so excited because there's supposed to be a water source under the power lines, but I reach that gut hooks and there's actually 2 power lines, so I'm gonna make it. I'm not in any danger or anything, just slow poking it till I get there. I'll drink all my water. I've had literally 3.5 gallons of water today. It's still not been enough. And with electrolytes and about 3 liters of that, so. Whew, alrighty. I won't get there though. Just gotta keep trudging along. The trail's a lot rockier than I thought it would be. All these monoliths and hay rocks, and some nice scenery though. Alright, I'll get back with you. About 2 more miles, I think. Okay everybody, I'm about a half mile from the water and about a 1.2 from town or something like that, so I'm just gonna let you guys go and end this episode here, because y'all have seen me do town stuff before. Actually already in Daleville, believe it or not, so I won't repeat that for you, but I'll get back with you when I get back on trail. Got a big milestone coming up pretty much as soon as I get back on trail, so that'll be cool. It's been a tough 3-day hike, just everything. It's been very rewarding. Got to see a lot of views, did the Triple Crown, got some good mileage in, learned a few things. Didn't lose anything, which is good, not that I know of yet, but yeah, definitely tough on the knees and the feet. So many rocks, a lot of rocky climbing and stuff these last couple of days. So anyway, yeah, definitely use a good night's sleep, some rest, maybe normally soak my feet in warm water and Epsom salt. I may soak them in ice water tonight. I feel like they kind of need that, so we'll see. See what happens. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Oh yeah, I had somebody ask about my Venmo for Trail Magic. I'll put that link up here. It's just Venmo at the Herd Hiker if anybody wants to do Trail Magic that way. It's much appreciated. Like, I use it for, you know, all the stuff I pay for out here, expense wise or whatever. So if you like the channel or you just want to support, like I said, people try to send care packages and try to send me stuff, but that's really kind of hard to do because it's hard enough for me to send myself a package, as y'all can tell. My medicine's still missing that box. I mean, with all this bunch of stuff in it, I mean, it's probably several, you know, a couple $100 worth of stuff in there, but primarily the medicine, just because it's so hard for me to get. But anyway, I'm gonna check on that again tomorrow, see if I can have any more luck. But as of now, no new updates at all. I really think it's just gone at this point, but we'll see. They still say it's coming, so we'll just have to check on it. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's about all I can think of. Oh yeah, Megan in Franklin, she's still selling stickers, I think, so I'll put a link for her website if you want to buy like a little decal too. She's doing that to support me. She's been awesome. She sent me quite a bit of money so far, which is very helpful. So thanks again, Megan. You're awesome. Really, everybody in my hometown, all you guys are awesome. You know that. So okay, I can't lie, not all of you, but you know, like 97%. That's reasonable. So all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Like I said, I'm about to get some water, a lot of water, and about to drink a boatload of Gatorade when I get to the first store I get to. So anyway, appreciate it. I'll see y'all in the next episode.